Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. All right, so we have the moon well set in Pisces here today, so the theme is likely around finding more peace in life, maybe cultivating our dreams or ideals, maybe our creative side, spiritual side. Really good to get into the ethers with this transit these next few days. Now, we are easing up off of some deeper water energy from Mars square up to Neptune, which was the past couple days. So if anything seemed like it was lower energy or apathy or discouragement or anything like that, that energy is lifting off with that square there. But today, no major aspects. We do have the moon passing over Chiron, so it could be a healing day or a good day for physical or spiritual types of healing. And we are in the early phase of the lunar cycle, so still just building momentum here in this larger lunar month. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when I return. All right, so here's the sky for this Wednesday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations as seen in the visible sky. If you are new to the channel, keep in mind that this does change the signs from mainstream astrology, which unfortunately do not use the actual size of the constellation. So if you are new, definitely check out that link down below for more information. All right, so let's take a look at the moon's placement here today, which represents both the theme and then often how we're feeling emotionally. So with deep watery Pisces, this is a great day for cultivating the ethers of life, things like spirituality, finding more peace in life, listening to our inner guidance or intuition, also letting our imagination kind of wander a bit, which could be really good for creativity, things like music or art, and also our dreams. It can be a very idealistic time, so seeing what our dreams and our ideals are, and maybe putting some energy into those can be a great way of working with this phase of the lunar cycle. And the phase is the crescent phase, which is the very early phase of the cycle, suggesting that just last Friday we did have that new moon. And so in this case, good to slowly build some momentum, and if there were any new things that have come into your life since Friday, could be good to slowly implement and develop here as we do build a little bit of momentum. And again, a good way of doing that is maybe by cultivating some of this etheric energy of Pisces. The larger context is still that around Capricorn, where the Sun and Mercury are. And so in this case, still good to be focused on the long term with Capricorn. What's going to take time, patience, discipline, really good for the bigger picture with those types of things. All right, so in terms of the aspects, no major aspects, but we do have the moon passing over Chiron. So again, there could be some healing energy here today, at least available, maybe a new chapter with that. This happens once a month, but in this case, anything that is physical healing or spiritual healing could be a good day for setting intentions with that, and maybe feeling a bit healed or rejuvenated for one reason or another. And in fact, in Pisces, if there is anything that is, again, spiritual or etheric or creative, that could end up being a very therapeutic thing to do today with Chiron there. Or maybe just simply getting our alone time or some rest. So with that, we are easing up off of Mars, squaring up to Neptune, which is that more harsher, challenging way of working with that deep water energy. But that's lifting up today. But if there is anything that you still want to put some action towards, that is some maybe ideal, or maybe is some spiritual activity, or something that's important to you on a soul level, it could be a good day of maybe continuing to implement that with that conscious awareness to make sure it's done healthfully, because the squares can sometimes imbalance things, maybe too much Neptune energy, too much imagination or wandering, or maybe not enough going with the flow and having acceptance. So anything that brings that healthy, again, Pisces, Neptune energy into the day is a very good way of working with it. All right, everyone, so that's the day in a nutshell. Very simple day astrologically, easing up off of this more imbalanced energy with Neptune, and a good day for healing, both physical or spiritual. And the larger theme is around Pisces, the deep oceans of life. How can we be receptive to life and what's important on a soul level, and listen to inner guidance, intuition, and maybe cultivate some of these ideals or creative things at this time. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast. Take care.